Yeah, check the ledger. The ink is already dry.
Look at the skyline, it's tinted in ash. I'm watching the minutes and memories pass. Staring at ceilings, the smoke in the room is rewriting the stories we buried in glass. They gave me a number, they gave me a name. They told me to step right inside of the flame. No signatures on the paper, we sign with our spirits and nothing will ever remain the same. I come from the corner where shadows will creep, where nobody talks and nobody can sleep. The promise is broken, the captures are silent, the secrets we carry are heavy and deep. They put on the uniform, handed the crown, but look at the kingdom, it's burning right down. I'm blowing the herbal to numb out the static, the silence is loud in the center of town. I used to think choices were something we made, till I saw the blueprint and watched how it played. The pieces are moving, the board is decided, we're standing in rows as the memories fade. A soldier of fortune with gold on my neck, but inside the armor I'm paying the check. The sirens are howling, the engines are roaring, we're steering the vessel right into the wreck. They drafted the dreamers, they drafted the cold, they bought up the youth and they packaged the old. Now I sit on the roof with a cloud in my lungs, just watching the final assignment unfold. Yeah, look at the ink on my skin. It's a map of the places I've been, but none of it matters when orders come down and the cycle begins all over again. No way to run from the names on the sheet. The shadows are marching right down on the street. We didn't volunteer. Look at the craft. Open the ledger. We've all been drafted. Yeah, it's time to blood, line it up. Time is up, mine is stuck. Locked in a cage and the design is tough. No turning back from the path that they mapped. Look at the papers, we've all been drafted. They took a look at my anatomy, automatically targeting every part of me, targeting the artery part of me. But the tragedy started when they departed from comedy, turned it into a dark monopoly, stitching the uniform right to my skin, telling me hit him again and again. Where do I even begin? Pulling the pin on a hand grenade, standing inside of a rain parade. I was a casualty way before I ever made a salary, building a gallery, feeling the anger I carry inside of my battery. They drafted a monster, a clinical, cynical killer, a lyrical filler who's filling a thriller with venom. I'm putting a pen in the denim, I bit him and break him, I take him and wake him, they shake when I threaten them. They get the names on the roster, they wanted a savior, they got an imposter, a ghost in the house of a foster. I'm locked in a bunker, I hunger for peace, but the war is a beast that demands a release. They signed me up on a Tuesday, now it's a doomsday. Looking at news displays, losing my mind in a few ways. I didn't ask for the infantry, mentally spent, but I'm entering destiny. Hits that restricted me, desperately clinging to what is left of me. Look at the ink on the contract, it's a compact, mob tag, backpack, to the neck, to the mix, to the neck. They poured a mic in my hand and it's hard to bite in my bed. And he told me attack, no watching the back, no watching the slack. You trench to the trap, there's no turning back. The smoke is getting thicker now, the lights are turning low. I see the faces in the crowd that I used to know. They told us we were special, told us we were born to lead, but we're just fuel inside the furnace for the corporate greed. I roll another one to keep from looking at the clock, because the hour's getting closer and they're gonna lock the block. You see the gold chains, they're just shackles with a better shine. We're spending every single second trying to buy back time. I watch the rain hit the pavement, wash away the chalk, listen close to the pavement, hear the ghosts talk. They were drafted in the 90s, drafted in the 80s too, standing in the exact same spot that I'm sharing you. A legacy of soldiers who were never meant to survive, just kept around enough to keep the machinery alive. So I blow a cloud to the heavens, hope it blocks the sun, cause when the shadows disappear, there's nowhere left to run. No way to run.